Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about something that I'm sure I talked about before, or many times before that. Now, when it comes to this whole thing on ownership over films and, for farcier shows and film games and, song films and whatever. Well, even though there's a thing called fair use, okay to use. I'm glad that has never been a hang up or a downside or a bind of mine. Now I know some folks out there are going to will say that I'm lucky, and yes, I am lucky, since there isn't really anything on my channel that one could, you know, truly say was owned by someone else. Okay, I mean, it'd have to look really, really, truly hard for them to seek something that they could say belonged to someone else, and nothing does, you know? Yeah, I did make movies, I did make films that were like, like the community channel's films, but even then it had to look really hard, and even if it was the same thing, you know. Now, I don't really know exactly the full details of it, but that seems to be a hang up, a downside, or bind with anyone. Now, with some folks, yeah, maybe they actually are doing something wrong. But then there are some of them out there that are doing everything right, and, you know, they get in a hang up, a downside, a bind. It'll be like this: Jordan, you're not going to be using my stuff, are you? No, Jasmine, I'm not using your things. Well, that's good, because if you don't, if I see you using my stuff, then I'm going to have to get you on unlooking my ownership. Oh, I don't want that. No. You know, like back in the day, back in the day, Sailor Moon, and I think it was even before the Power Rangers, even during maybe their, and TWF and everything like that. Maybe even during Xena's time. I used to have a program known like Governor Xena. We had a program, ArcSoft Magic Free or ArcSoft Magic Free Visual. And maybe back in the day we were lucky that nothing ever happened. But then again, I did all my channels, even on the ones I did before and this one, that was never a hang up or a downside. I've been on YouTube for like what? I'm gonna say 6 years come this May, even though the YouTube system fucks up and is gonna say something else. Um, even though the YouTube watch layout and upmake fucked up and said something else, it's May. Maybe a week or so, give or take, after Sailor Moon started their new one. And I've never been in a never. No one's ever shown up and told me, or no one's never sent word that I was doing something that unlooked their ownership. Never did. And the sad thing is, Jordan, that if it ever happens, it's like this. Well, I just had to come on and flag you for my copyright. And since you have no wisdom in countering or talking back to me, and you don't know what to say to counter it, it looks like your good standing's fucked. Yeah, you're right. My good standing's fucked. Thanks a lot for getting me in a hang up and a downside that I have no wisdom of getting myself out of. Only the truth is, I don't think Jasmine would ever do that. I don't think Jasmine would ever do something like that. But the point is, yeah, I'm glad I never was in that hang up or downside or bind. But so many of them are. So many of them are. And it don't get any more good. If you would go somewhere, some other webstead, There are the websites out there, but to see them all working out the same way, even if you went somewhere else, that's still there. Like if you went on Daily Motion and you did that, I mean, it could still happen to you on Daily Motion. So leaving YouTube isn't going to actually daily shift or daily drive. Doesn't tow it down. But I'm lucky that's why I don't do anything. That's why I don't do anything with songs. I don't do anything with films or Farsier shows. Well, first, I don't have any tools to even take that stuff. And that's why I don't do anything like that. It's a way of shielding my channel, keeping my channel, well, from someone coming on and saying, "Oh, even if that was 30 seconds, I'm still gonna say that I don't think it's right." And next thing you know, boom, you lost your good standing. Because even though YouTube may have shifted up how the fellowship laws strikes work, as far as ownership goes, it's still the way it always has been. So that's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.